the realm of Dubai's aviation landscape, Emirates stands as the undisputed giant, dominating the skies with its sophisticated fleet and expansive global network. Yet, the narrative is incomplete without acknowledging the significant role played by FlyDubai. Strategically positioned to address routes where Emirates may encounter subdued demand, while Emirates, flaunting its impressive 777s and A380s, commands the limelight on popular routes, FlyDubai adeptly navigates less frequent destinations, thereby forming a dynamic duo that ensures comprehensive connectivity. Driving down the road, seeing the Emirates A380 gives me that nostalgic feeling, as I remember the first time I flew it, which was to Paris Charles de Gaulle in 2018. And it is one of the key reasons that I'm a flight influencer today. A very good evening from Dubai International Airport in the United Arab Emirates. It's Tristan and welcome back. Today I'll be flying to Colombo, Sri Lanka on FlyDubai in their economy class cabin on their 737-800 aircraft. The duration of the flight will be closing in on 5 hours. And with no further ado, let's dive into the video. Check-in took quite a long time as we are in Dubai's low-cost airline terminal, Terminal 2. This is used for FlyDubai departures and arrivals along with some other budget airlines. The check-in process requires all FlyDubai departures to line up in this huge line for check-in. However, there are many check-in counters, so the time you spend in the line is less than you'll expect. But it's much more than any usual check-in line. Dubai's airport is separated into 3 terminals. Terminal 1 is reserved for mostly full-service flag carriers, such as Qatar Airways, Kuwait Airways, Cathay Pacific, and etc. Terminal 3 is reserved for Emirates and Qantas, while Terminal 2 is reserved for more budget-like airlines such as FlyDubai, Air India Express, and much more. I bought a Starbucks and enjoyed the tarmac as I waited for our gate to open. If you're planning to fly through Dubai Terminal 2, know that all gates are remote as they don't have jetways. This aircraft bears the registration Alpha 6 Foxtrot Echo Echo, a 737-800 delivered in April of 2012, hence being 11 years old at the time of filming this video. This is one of the oldest in the fleet. This aircraft is in the usual configuration of any narrow-body with a 2-2 layout in business class with in-flight entertainment, and a 3-3 layout in economy. However, we do not have in-flight entertainment. This is only available on the new MAX 8s and 9s. I'll be sitting in the emergency row this time, my seat being 16 Alpha. It's an extra legroom seat, however, in the case of an emergency, you should be able to assist. The flight attendant usually briefs you on this. Also, to sit here you have to be 18 or above. They give us a tray table which can be used folded halfway or completely, and a safety card. However, they do not give us leg rests or adjustable headrests, which I think should be mandatory on a flight longer than 3 hours such as this one.
To welcome aboard on this Boeing 737 with destination Colombo. Secondly, really apologize. Passengers are on board. All the cargo and load compartments are closed.
As we commence pushback, you can see a SmartWings aircraft bearing the registration Oscar Kilo Tango Victor Juliet. I flew this aircraft on my flight from Colombo to Dubai. If you'd like to see that too, I'll put it in a card above. This beautiful state has to be on everyone's bucket list. Goodbye, beautiful, urbanized Dubai. I hope to see you again. One hour and 40 minutes after takeoff, our meals arrived. I went with the non-vegetarian option, which was the chicken korma, complemented with basmati rice, a sweet potato concoction for a side, along with the bun. We got a cashew nut dessert, which I'm not entirely sure of what exactly it was, but it wasn't great. Overall, the food was quite average. Thankfully, I brought my own dessert aboard, from the Dubai duty free. Small amenities that airlines offer are very important. I'm happy that FlyDubai gives us these wet wipes for after our meal. However, speaking of amenities, in-flight Wi-Fi, though being advertised, didn't seem to be available. A little while after our meals were cleared, they gave us coffee. As entertainment systems weren't available and I couldn't fall asleep due to the lack of any headrest, I thought, let's check out the lavatory. This is probably a first on the channel. My overall remarks on the bathroom aboard were that it was rather basic with nothing extraordinary. I'm saying this as some airlines go above and beyond to enhance the experience for passengers, that lavatories come with designs and amenities such as toiletries. Today's flight was quite full. As we entered Sri Lankan airspace and home was just by the corner, the cabin was prepared for landing. feeling of finally arriving home is just amazing. It's an early morning here at Colombo Bandaranaike International Airport, Sri Lanka. The local time is 5 minutes past 1 a.m. Let's assess our flight with a comprehensive breakdown. To start off with the food. It was rather average. The meal didn't fit my taste buds at all. Secondly, the service delivered on board was great. The cabin crew, however, looked quite stressed, and this could be as only 3 of them handled the full flight. They did a great job. As for me, sitting in the emergency row, one of the flight attendants put my bags in the overhead bin, as it wasn't allowed with me during takeoff and landing. They could have simply instructed me to do it by myself, but instead they did it. Small gestures like this don't go unnoticed, especially in the aviation industry. Next, in-flight entertainment and Wi-Fi weren't available, and this was a big disadvantage given the prestige of FlyDubai. And last, the seat. I do not recommend, as on a flight with a duration greater than 3 hours, headrests should be mandatory. Not offering them can be detrimental to passenger comfort. Now, for the question, will I fly this product again? Well, a tip when booking flights on FlyDubai: try to get a flight where the 737 MAX 8 or MAX 9 are operating. The MAX 8 operates to Colombo as well. The FlyDubai flight that's about to depart as we arrived was operated on a MAX 8. Getting this aircraft would satisfy all that my current flight lacks. If the MAX 8 or 9 aren't available, I wouldn't recommend flying FlyDubai if you expect peak comfort. But overall, they do offer a good product. But is FlyDubai better than its competitors? Does it supersede over the likes of Emirates, Sri Lankan Airlines and Fitzair? Definitely not. They are surely better than Fitzair, but they cannot come to the standards of Sri Lankan Airlines or Emirates. And once again, welcome to Colombo, Sri Lanka. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more updates from my adventures around the world. Don't forget to like and leave a comment. It helps me a lot. And anywhere else you'd like to see me visit, let me know. Until I see you next, bye for now.